Hello viewers, welcome to the digital class of Udainath Autonomous College of Science and Technology. So viewers, today's class will be all about a string. That means in our last video also we have discussed some of the operations on string. In today's video we will be also discussing about some of the more operations on string which are a general syllabus in your papers. So without wasting much of our time, let's move on to the topic, that is operations on string. So the first program that we will be doing today is that write a program to enter a string and print total number of characters, numbers and blank spaces within it. That means we have to enter a string, and from that string we have to calculate how many characters are there, how many numbers are present and how many blank spaces are present within it. So today's video will be all about the operations on string. So how to solve it? So our program starts with #include stdio.h, which is a general syntax of writing the program. Okay, then comes our string. So as we are including string concept, so we have to call the string header file, otherwise we will not be able to access any type of functions under the string.h header file. So in order to access all those files within the program, we need to call the extra header file, that is string.h. Now void main. Then first of all we have to enter a string. Let's say I have to take an character array, let's say ch of, let's say 20 characters. Then I have to print the total number of characters, numbers and blank spaces. That means in order to calculate the characters, we have to take a variable. For numbers we have to take a variable. For blank spaces we have to take a variable. So let's say I will take int to total number of character, let's say tc equal to 0, total number of numbers tn equal to 0, and total number of blank spaces, let's say total number of blank spaces equal to 0. And we have to take a variable through which we will be extracting each character from the string. So let's say we will take r. Now we have to enter a string. So in order to enter a string, I have to give a message. Let's say I will give printf enter a string. Then I have to enter it. So as we know that in scanf function we cannot enter a string with having a blank spaces. So in order to get a string with blank space, we need to call a special function, that is gets function. So let's write ch equal to, as we have taken ch equal to gets function. So here what happened, now get function will get the data or extract the data or collect the data from the user and put it in ch. Now ch will have the get function, or it will accept the string from the user having the blank spaces. Now the character has been accepted in ch. Now each character from the string will be extracted, and now we will calculate the total number of characters, numbers and blank spaces within it. So in order to access that, we need a for loop. Let's say r equal to 0, ch of r not equal to \0, r plus plus. As we know that the index starts with 0 and the character will come or it will move unless it will not encounter a \0 over here, and then the r values will be getting increased. So in this way the r value will start from 0, it will move up to \0 and r will be incremented one by one. Now it will check if ch of r greater than equal to capital A or small a, and ch of r less than equal to small z, or ch of r greater than equal to capital A and ch of r less than equal to capital Z, then the character will be found and the total number of character will be increased. So the total number of character has been stored in tc. Let's say we will write tc equal to tc plus 1. Similarly, if ch of r is greater than equal to 0 and ch of r less than equal to 9, then total number of number equal to total number of number plus 1. That means if any character is found within 0 and 9, then total number will be incremented. Similarly, if CH of R equal to blank space, then TB equal to TB plus 1, which will calculate total number of blank spaces. Finally, the for loop will come to an end. Now we have to print the value of each variable. So in order to print it, I have to write printf total characters equal to %d TC. That means total number of characters has been stored in TC. Similarly, printf total numbers equal to %d Tn. That means total number will be printed in Tn. Now printf total spaces equal to %d TB. Then the main loop will come to end. So in this way we can solve it. So now let's take an example for it. So as we know, we have to take a character array because we have to enter a string. Let's say I have written CH, in which I have written rank 1. Okay, so the index will start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then backslash 0, that is 7. So in this way the value will be stored. So I have written here enter a string, and by using the gets function we have enclosed or we have accepted the string from the user. So the string has been entered by the user, so we have entered it. Now it's time to get the rough work of it. So in order to get the rough work, I have taken 3 variables, that is TC, TN, TB and R, where each value is 0. Now R value starts with 0. So CH of R not equal to backslash 0. CH of R means CH of 0. CH of 0 is R. It is not equal to backslash 0. Yes, condition true. It will enter over here. Now it will check CH of R, that is CH of 0, is greater than equal to A or small than or less than small z. No, but here the condition is getting satisfied. That means it is greater than capital A and it lies in between capital A and capital Z. So the condition is getting satisfied. It will enter this block and TC will be incremented by 1. That means TC equal to TC plus 1, that is 1. So here it will check, does R remains in between 0 to 9? No. Does R is equal to blank space? No. So when it will come to here, it will be encountered to R plus plus. That means R value will be incremented to 1. Now it will check, CH of R is not equal to backslash 0. No, CH of 1 is not equal to backslash 0. Here A is present. Let's say I have written here small a. Here I have taken small n. So here first it will check small a lies in between A to Z. Yes, condition true. It will enter over here TC equal to TC plus 1. So TC equal to TC plus 1 means 1 plus 1 becomes 2. But these two conditions will not be satisfied because A does not lies in between 0 to 9 and A is not equal to blank space. Again it will come to R plus plus, R value will be incremented to 2. Now it will check CH of R, CH of 2 is not equal to backslash 0. No, n is not equal to backslash 0. Again it will come over here. So small n lies in between small a to z. Condition satisfied, TC equal to TC plus 1. So TC values goes to 3. Again these two conditions will return false because n does not lies in between 0 to 9 and n is not equal to blank space. Then again when it will come to here, R will be incremented to 3. Again it will check CH of R, that means CH of K, CH of 3 is K. So K is not equal to backslash 0. No. So it lies in between capital A to capital Z, condition getting satisfied, TC equal to TC plus 1. So TC has been incremented to 4. Again K does not lies in between 0 to 9 and K does not have a blank space. So these two conditions will return false. Again it will move over here, R plus plus, R value will be incremented to 4. Now it will check CH of 4. ch of 4 is having blank space. It is not equal to backslash 0. Condition satisfied. Here it will come blank space does not lies in between small a to small z and capital A to capital Z. Again it will come over here. Space is does not lies in between 0 to 9. Again this condition will return false. Then finally it will come to this condition. So ch of r, that is ch of 4 is equal to space. Ch of 4 is equal to space. Yes, condition satisfied. Now it will enter over here. Now TB will get incremented by 1. So TB was having value 0, it will be incremented by 1. Then again when it will come over here, then R will be incremented to 1. That means R value will be incremented to 5. Now it will check ch of 5 is not equal to backslash 0. No, it will come over here. So ch of 5 is having 0. So 0 does not lies in between small a to small z or capital A to capital Z. So it will come over here. 0 lies in between 0 to 9. Yes, condition satisfied. 0 lies in between 0 to 9. So Tn will get incremented by 1. And again 0 is not equal to blank space. So the condition will return false over here. Then when it will come over here, again it will be redirected to r++. So r value will be incremented to 6. So ch of 6, that is 1, is not equal to backslash 0. Yes, true, it is not equal to backslash 0. It will come over here. 1 does not lies in between small a to small z or capital A to capital Z. Again it will come over here. Yes, 1 lies in between 0 to 9. Condition satisfied. Tn equal to Tn plus 1. So Tn is incremented to 1. That means 2. Now it will come over here. So 1 is not equal to backspace. False. Again it will come over here. R++. R values goes to 7. So ch of 7 is not equal to backslash 0. It is equal to backslash 0 because we are at the end of the string. So the condition gets wrong and it returns false, and we will come out from the for loop. So here it will come over here. It will print total characters equal to. So it will print total characters equal to, in place of %d, it will print the value of tc, that is 4. Then it will print total numbers equal to %d. So in place of %d, it will print the value of tn. So tn is 2. So again total spaces equal to tb. So in place of %d, it will print the value of tb, that is 1. So here you can see there are 4 characters, 1 space and 2 numbers. 4 characters, 1 space and 2 numbers. So according to the rough work, we have got the result. So this is all about entering a string and printing the total number of characters, numbers and blank spaces present in the string. So this is all about the program. Now we will take another example. We have to enter a string and we have to print total number of words present in it. So we have to take a sentence and we have to see whether the program is calculating the total number of words present in it. So before moving on to the program, we need to have a logic over here. Let's say we have entered a string. Let's say I have written I love India. So I love India is having 3 words, that is I, love and India. But you can consider that in between the 3 words there are only 2 spaces. That means we have to calculate the number of spaces, and whatever sentence it may be, always the word is only 1 time more than the number of spaces. That means in the sentence I love India we have 2 spaces but 3 words. So you can consider any number of sentences. In that sentence the number of word is 1 more than the number of spaces. So in this program we will calculate the number of spaces and the number of words will be 1 more than that. That means if we will find 2 number of spaces, then we will have number of words is 3. Then if we are finding number of words is 3, then the total number of spaces will be 2. That means always the number of words will be 1 incremented from the number of spaces. So without wasting much of our time, let's move on to the program. So the program starts with #include stdio.h, which is the general syntax of writing a program. So as we are implementing the string over here, so we need to call the string header file. So string.h, because if we are interested or if we have a need of using any number of functions under the string.h header file, so we need to open the string.h header file. Otherwise we will not be able to access those functions inside string.h. So now void main again I have to enter a string. So let's say I have taken character ch of 30, let's say I have taken. Now I have to print the total number of words. So in order to print the total number of words, I need to have an integer value. Let's say I will take r for calculating or extracting each character from the string, and let's say total number of words, let's say tw equal to 1. Why I have taken 1 over here? Because as per the logic, always the number of words is 1 more than the number of spaces. So in this program we will be calculating the number of spaces, and if we will take number of word equal to 0, then tw will calculate the number of space only. So if we are incrementing the value from 0 to 1 in tw, so 1 will be incremented as per the loop of the program. So here we have taken 1 in tw in order to calculate the total number of words. So let's enter a string. So in order to enter a string, let's say I will give a message printf enter a string. Now I have to use the gets function. So let's say ch equal to gets function. So whenever I am writing gets function in CS, that means the user will be prompted to enter a string, and the string will be entered in ch. Now we have to start a loop from the index number 0, and it will move up to ch of r not equal to \0, because as we know a string always ends with a \0. Now I have to calculate the number of spaces in between them. Now I have to check if ch of r equal to space, then tw equal to tw plus 1. That means as much as it will found the number of spaces, tw or the words will get incremented. Then it will come to end. Now I have to printf \n, that is escape sequence, total number of words equal to %d tw. So here you can see I have to enter a string. So I have taken ch of 30, then I have written r and tw, and I have to enter a string. Let's take an example over here. Let's say I have taken ch, where I have written I love, it is a space, I love India. So here the index starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So you can see that I have 2 spaces over here, but I am having 3 words. That means the total number of word is always 1 incremented from the number of spaces. Now you can see r equal to 0. So it will check ch of r is not equal to \0. I is not equal to \0. Yes, true, I is not equal to \0. It will come over here. It will check, is there any space in ch of 0? No. The condition will not return, or it will not satisfy over here. It will move to r++. R value has been incremented to 1. Again, it will check ch of 1 is not equal to \0. No, it is not equal to \0. It will come over here. It will check ch of r, that is ch of 1, is having a blank space. Yes, it is having a blank space over here. Now it will enter over here, and tw will be incremented by 1. So tw, I have written tw equal to 1 because total number of word is always 1 more than the total number of spaces. So tw was having the value 1. Now it will be incremented to 2. So again it will come over here, the r will be incremented to 2, that means r++. So it will check ch of r, ch of 2 is not equal to \0. Yes, l is not equal to \0. It will come over here, ch of 2 is equal to blank space. No, l is not equal to blank space. So condition dissatisfies. R++, r has been incremented to 3. So ch of 3 is not equal to \0. No. U is not equal to \0, condition satisfied. It will come over here, U is equal to blank space. No, it will not come over here. R++, R will be incremented to 4. Again it will come over here, ch of r, that is V, is not equal to \0. Yes, V is not equal to \0. It will come over here, V is equal to blank space. No, V is not equal to blank space. So it will not enter over here. Then R will be incremented to 1, that is 5. So ch of r, that is ch of 5, is not equal to \0. No, blank space is not equal to \0. It will come over here. Ch of r, that is Ch of 5 is equal to space. Yes, it is equal to space. So condition will satisfy. It will come over here. Tw equal to Tw plus 1. So Tw value has been incremented to 3. It will come over here. R plus plus, R value becomes 6. So 6, Ch of 6 is not equal to \0. No, I is not equal to \0. I is equal to space. No, it will not enter over here. Again it will come to this one. R plus plus, R value will be 7 now. Ch of 7 is not equal to \0. No, n is not equal to \0. It will come over here. N is equal to space. No, n is not equal to space. Again it will be coming over here. R plus plus, R value will be incremented by 1, that is 8. So Ch of 8 is not equal to \0. No, D is not equal to \0. Again it will check over here. D is equal to space. No, D is not equal to blank space. Again it will return to R plus plus, that becomes 9. So Ch of 9, that is I is not equal to \0. No, I is not equal to \0. Again the condition will check. I is equal to space. No, I is not equal to space. Again it will come over here. R plus plus, R value will be incremented to 1, that is 10. Ch of 10, A is not equal to \0. No, it will come over here. Ch of A or Ch of 10, that is A is equal to blank space. No, it will not come over here. R plus plus, R value will be incremented and it will come to 11, that is \0. So Ch of 11 is not equal to \0. Yes, Ch of 11 is equal to \0. Here the condition will get dissatisfied or the false will be returned. So it will come out from the for loop and again it will come over here. Now it will print total number of words equal to, so it will print total number of words equal to, in place of %d it will print TW. So what is the value of TW over here? 3. So you can see from this one that I have written I love India. So there are 3 words, I, love and India. So from this program we have learned that we have to enter a string, that means we have to enter a string and we have to calculate the total number of words present in it. So as per the logic of the program, we know that every sentence contains the words that is 1 incremented from the number of spaces. That means this program will calculate the total number of spaces and whatever spaces will be calculated, the words will be counted plus 1. That's why we have taken total number of words or TW equal to 1 over here. So in this program we have taken the rough work and our program successfully proves it. So this is all about entering a string and printing total number of words present in it. So I hope you have all understood the program, that is the operations of string. So we will be coming with some more videos on the operations of string. Till then, thank you.